Hi guys, heading out in the car again, and in one of my previous videos I reported, or apologised rather, for the poor quality of the videos, simply because I was using an iPhone 7 Plus to make these small movies, and basically it really sucked because the image stabilizing just didn't seem to work. So what I've done is I've purchased a GoPro. This is the first time I'm using it, so I want to see how stable the image comes out. If it comes out okay, then this video will be posted up to YouTube. If it doesn't, then the GoPro's going back and I'll think again. But let's see how it goes. So, where am I headed? Heading out to Avebury. Going to meet some friends there. For those of you who don't know Avebury, Avebury is about 15-20 minutes outside Swindon, and it's kind of like everybody knows about Stonehenge. They all know what Stonehenge is, what it looks like, a little bit of its history perhaps. We know it's Neolithic. Avebury is actually a stone circle. It's about the largest stone circle in Europe. It's not as spectacular to look at as Stonehenge, but there's a lot more going on there in Avebury. It has the shops, and it also has Avebury Hill, about 5 minutes walk away, which is the largest hill fort in Europe. And then if you wander past Avebury Hill up to Kennet Longbarrow, which again is well worth a look. It's an old burial mound, but it's a set of caves, and again it's really quite spectacular to see. So if ever you find yourself in the Swindon area, Avebury is only 15-20 minutes away, and believe me, it's well worth a look. It's very popular throughout the summer months. Lots of people visit it. It's very popular on summer solstice as well, longest day of the year. A bit like Stonehenge, we get hundreds and hundreds of druids and pagans and New Age travellers camp overnight, or camp over for a couple of days to welcome in the longest day. And this year in June they had fantastic weather for it, so I'm really pleased for them, because the weather was absolutely brilliant, and there were literally hundreds and hundreds of those guys there. Interestingly though, because I drive through Avebury every day on my way to work, winter solstice, somewhere around the 22nd of December, not quite so popular. The number of people normally welcoming in the winter solstice is 0. Big fat 0. I say this slightly tongue-in-cheek, but I'm sure they all prefer to be at home with their central heating and the TVs on. So they must be part-time pagans and druids, because they're all out in the summer, but you never see them in the winter. So that's Avebury. So what we're going to do is I'm meeting up with friends, and then we're going to take a nice walk through the stones along an area known as the Avenue, which is a section of the stones where you just walk right through them. And then we're going to go up to climb up a big hill to get a really spectacular view of Avebury Hill, which, as I said, is the largest man-made hill fort in Europe. And then we'll go on to Kennet Longbarrow. So all in all, it's only about a 4.5 mile round trip. You know, not a massive walk. Probably do it in maybe an hour and 20 minutes. But there's a lovely pub to go back to, because the Red Lion pub, although a bit pricey, it is a tourist trap of course. Although it's a bit pricey, its claim to fame is that it's the only pub in the world inside a stone circle, and that is very true actually. So we'll probably go back there for a drink and a bite to eat, and sit back and watch the world go by. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Very short again. I think it's good to keep them short anyway, but I'll be looking at the film from this on my map book later on, and hopefully it will come out alright. So have a good day. Hope the weather holds out for you. It's been absolutely appalling in Swindon. it just hasn't stopped raining on and off for about 2 days now, and everybody's getting absolutely drenched, which is a shame really, because there's a motor show on in Swindon at the moment, hot rod and custom show, a lot of American cars there, which me and a few of the guys are going to go and take a look at a bit later on. But anyway, whatever you're doing, have yourself a good day. Cheers then.